Imagine you are floating. Soft aerial view floating high above Nizhny Novgorod cityscape. Dreamy, elevated perspective with gentle rising motion. You are as light as a feather, carried on a gentle summer breeze. The world below begins to shrink, but not in a frightening way. It becomes a beautiful map, a living painting that slowly reveals its secrets. We are rising slowly, peacefully into the soft blue sky above a wonderful city. This is Nizhny Novgorod. The sounds of the streets fade away, replaced by a quiet hum, the sound of the wind whispering past. It is a peaceful feeling, a moment of pure calm as we begin our gentle exploration from high above. There is no rush here. We have all the time in the world to simply watch and wonder. Our journey is one of quiet observation. We are a silent observer, a bird soaring without effort. Now we drift slowly towards the city's ancient heart. Below us stands a magnificent fortress, a crown of red brick sitting proudly on a high hill. This is the Nizhny Novgorod Kremlin. It is not just a building. It is a story written in stone and time. From our vantage point in the sky, we can see its strong walls and its tall, watchful towers. The walls follow the curve of the land, creating a powerful and beautiful shape. The sun shines on the red bricks, making them glow with a warm and ancient light. Inside the walls, we can see the golden domes of a cathedral, shining like beacons of faith and history. We circle the Kremlin slowly like a curious bird. Each angle shows us a new and fascinating view. We can see how the fortress overlooks the vast expanse of water below, a silent guardian watching over the rivers. Let us now drift away from the Kremlin and turn our attention to the water. A truly magnificent sight unfolds before us. Two great rivers meet here. It is a slow and graceful dance of nature. The mighty Volga, one of the longest rivers in Europe, flows with a calm and steady power. It is wide and majestic, its surface like a vast shimmering mirror reflecting the blue of the sky. Then, the Oka River joins it, flowing in from the side. We can see the distinct line where their waters mingle, a subtle change in color and current as they become one. This meeting point is known as the Strelka, or the arrow. From our high perch, the rivers look like enormous, flowing ribbons of silver and blue. They curve and wind through the landscape, embracing the city on their journey. Now let us turn our gaze inward, away from the grand rivers and towards the parts of the city where people live. We are floating over the historic center. From this height, the world below becomes a fascinating tapestry of rooftops. Each roof tells a small story. We see the steep, angled roofs of old wooden houses, their colors faded by sun and snow. We see the shiny metal roofs of more modern buildings and the flat tops of apartment blocks. It is a wonderful mix of shapes, colors, and textures, all fitted together like pieces of a giant, intricate puzzle. The streets below are like canyons winding between the buildings. From our serene viewpoint, we cannot see the hustle and bustle. We see only the lines and patterns they create. The main streets are wide and straight, while the smaller, older lanes twist and turn in a charming, unpredictable way. They look like threads weaving the fabric of the city together. Let us now drift towards the patches of green that dot the cityscape. These are the city's parks and gardens, beautiful islands of calm in the urban sea. From our aerial perspective, they look like soft green carpets laid out between the buildings. We can see large parks with wide open lawns, and smaller, more intimate squares with shady trees and winding paths. These green spaces are the lungs of the city, places where nature is invited to thrive. The color green is restful for the eyes, and seeing these oases from above brings a feeling of deep relaxation and peace. We float over a large park near the riverbank. We can see the intricate patterns of the flower beds, arranged in beautiful geometric shapes and swirls of vibrant color. From this height, they look like a painter's palette. The trees are of all different shapes and sizes. Some are tall and slender, while others are wide and spreading, their branches reaching out like welcoming arms. Our gentle flight now takes us to a truly remarkable landmark. It is a giant staircase that flows down the steep riverbank, connecting the high part of the city with the water's edge. This is the Chkalov staircase. From our position in the sky, it does not look like a staircase at all. It looks more like a stone waterfall, a cascade frozen in time, It descends in a grand figure-8 shape, two large loops of steps that meet at the bottom. It is a magnificent piece of architecture, both functional and incredibly beautiful. Its scale is immense, a grand gesture that commands attention. We hover directly above it, looking straight down. The pattern it creates on the green hillside is stunning. It is a perfect symmetrical design that is incredibly pleasing to the eye. The white stone of the steps stands out brightly against the green grass and the dark asphalt of the landings. Let us now turn our attention to the structures that span the great rivers. These are the bridges of Nizhny Novgorod. From our high and distant viewpoint, they look like elegant ribbons laid gently across the water. They connect the different parts of the city, uniting the two banks of the rivers into a single, cohesive whole. There are several bridges, each with its own character and design. Some are old and sturdy, built with strong metal trusses that create complex geometric patterns. Others are more modern, with sleek, graceful arches that seem to leap across the water. We drift slowly along the length of one of the main bridges. We can see the steady flow of traffic moving across it. From this height, the cars and buses are like tiny colored beads sliding along a string. Our journey now takes us over the newer parts of the city. Here, the view changes. The historic tapestry of old rooftops gives way to a more modern and orderly grid. We see taller buildings, their glass windows reflecting the vastness of the sky. These are the residential districts and business centers, the places where the city's future is being built. Our gentle journey through the sky is now coming to an end. We begin our slow and soft descent, floating back down towards the earth. The grand panoramic view begins to resolve into smaller, more intimate details. The rooftops become larger, the streets wider. The world below slowly grows to meet us. The serene quiet of the upper air is gradually replaced by the gentle, distant hum of city life. It is a smooth and tranquil return, like waking slowly from a beautiful and peaceful dream.